The Kamacosmonauts.
And a one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Commies Nuts.
Commies nuts?
Commies Nuts?
Kamacosmonauts?
Kamikaze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. How are ya?
Good. That's like a bit now.
It's a bit.
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. Yeah. Well, you just sat down, you know. You haven't been here. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. He always gets weird. Like he's been here for 2 hours before we do this.
I've only been here for 30 minutes.
It's actually getting a lot better each time.
Yeah. Yeah. We're actually early.
We are.
A little bit early.
So, yeah. Yet another episode coming to you, streaming live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We have a whole swath of things to talk about today.
Do we?
Just a whole bunch, man. Yeah.
We specifically talked before this about not having anything in particular to talk about.
Well, now who's breaking the fourth wall?
Yeah. I thought you got new tattoos.
Oh, well, I
That
did.
threw me off so hard.
I did get new tattoos. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to pick these up.
Well, the
Not
one's
really.
facing the fucking wall. There you go. Oh, I cursed already.
Oh, well, there goes the ad money.
Swear jar.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and zoom in on that at... we're going to take a quick note real fast.
You got the clock right there. You just look at the clock.
Yeah.
You have to look all the way behind you.
I know. I get weird about it.
You're so obvious.
I'm not obvious. Well, the setup is terrible, as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I attended a small child's birthday party for the first time. It was just me. I just found a kid at the park, and I was like, "Hey, little guy, it's your birthday?"
Is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
No,
Mhm.
it's not.
No.
Who are you?
Well, it is now.
What's on your shirt? Scary man.
I
Never heard of Tool?
Yeah, I proceed to go on a 4-hour rant about. So in like Lateralis, they talk about the Fibonacci sequence, and the kid just starts fucking crying.
It's like, what's a steak fist?
What? What does that mean?
Why is it
Well, it's actually one of the greatest metaphors. No, but so I attended a 2-year-old's birthday party at the park, and it was a lot of fun.
Was this a friend's kid?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should say that. You
Okay.
should-
My lovely boss invited me to his son's birthday party.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So I'd never done that, and I quickly realized it was more just kind of for us.
Yeah,
Like as an excuse to hang out.
probably
He got
just
some toys, the
drank
young man.
beer, and
Well, yeah, see, that was the thing is like, so I show up and like, you know, there's cheese and stuff. It was cheese themed, which is great. And people start rolling in. And so I have my cooler with me, and I bring out my 30-pack of Busch Light and a fifth of Jameson. And I'm like, so who wants to take some fucking shots? And then everybody looks at me weird, like I'm the asshole. It's like, okay.
That really happened.
No. No.
So you came loaded to a case party.
We're going to get loaded. But yeah, so I got some like, they had some stick-on tattoos. And honestly, like they're some of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, I thought it was an actual like tattoo.
They're high fidelity, and they've.
You still
for 2
haven't
days.
shown it to me clearly. You always just point it at the wall.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's cheese.
That's cheese. That is also cheese.
That's cheese, but it looks like a planet.
It's like cheesemanauts. The cheese of cheesemanauts. Machismo.
The Fromage-a-nuts.
The fromage knots. There it is. But I keep looking at them, man, and
Makes you want to get some tattoos.
makes me want to get some tattoos.
Yeah. So chefs can get tattoos, right? Like no one really cares if you guys get tatted up.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
I still have like a mental block from being raised by a 70-year-old man. You know, but
He was 70 the whole time.
He was, yeah. When I was born, he's still 70.
He was 70 then, and he's 70 now.
It's
For 25 years.
It's weird, but yeah, he's still 70 years old. Shout out, Pops. But yeah, I mean, you've got a few. How many tattoos do you have?
I just have two.
You have two.
The big one and then the one on my chest.
That's right. Yeah. Where did you get those done?
It was a guy. I don't know if I should say like the place. But
No, that's fair. It was a local place.
yeah, it wasn't far from here. The guy is now in Tennessee though.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like
far
your
from
ink,
him.
dude. I think it's really cool.
I appreciate it. Well, one guy did this, and another guy did that. I don't
Okay.
know where the fuck this guy is, but
What is the one on your chest again? I've forgotten.
it's a purple ribbon
That's right. That's right.
for cystic fibrosis. It's also for domestic violence.
Hmm.
I guess they ran out of colors, so you just kind of have to double up on them. Except
Yeah.
for pink. Pink is always going to be
Pink's always gonna be breast cancer.
for boobies.
Yeah. No, I think that's really admirable that you have those, because I know they have some very deep meaning.
It makes me feel good to know that they have meaning. Like,
Yeah.
I can never actually, like, truly regret them.
Sure.
This one, I don't know. I mean, it seems kind of goofy now because it's like I already have the disease right next to a fucking transplant scar. So what? I don't need that, but whatever.
It's for you, man, I think.
Yeah, and at times I've thought maybe I should have put this like up here more, but I kind of like it. Everybody compliments me for it.
I really like it.
Thank you.
I want to do the forearm, but if I'm gonna, especially my first tattoo, I don't know if I'm gonna do forearm.
Yeah, you should like really be sure of that.
Yeah, I'm certain I want a tattoo, and I'm fairly certain of what I want. I think I'm gonna put it on my calf.
You've got a good calf for tattoos.
Thank
wide.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very wide. It's also like one of the most lean parts of my body, so when I eventually get ripped, it won't look like shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, calves are kind of like that. They don't go up too much, I don't think, or
Yeah.
up and down. They just kind of are what they are, unless you're like so fat you got it on your forehead. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, dude, the 700-pound sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about?
How does
They
that
got the
fucking
forehead
happen,
rolls.
dude?
It's got to be
Like
mental
your
illness.
body just runs out of places to put anything.
Yeah.
It's like fuck, put it on the forehead.
Put it on the forehead.
Yeah.
It's the last result or last
Like we might
last
not
resort.
be able to see, but damn it, I'm gonna hold on to this just in case.
Just a few more marshmallows and I'll be fine.
Yeah, why isn't there a system in us that can just be like, all right, we hit capacity. Let's
Yeah.
just get rid of it all.
Just self-destruct.
Yeah, I don't need it anymore.
Dude, that would be crazy. Like, instead of like cutting, like going into a calorie deficit, you go ultra bulk and you overload your system to the point where it just shuts down and it just like flushes.
Stops accepting new immigrants. Yeah.
You know? That is
shit it all out.
That is a great way to put that. These Twinkies are here illegally. All right. They must
They
be.
need to be deported.
You gotta deport your Twinkies out. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, I mean, if you have like actually fat calves, like Jesus.
Yeah,
I think that automatically comes with the forehead roll, right? Like you were saying.
I don't
like,
know. I don't know which one comes first.
Well, we should watch watch several episodes of My 700-Pound Life.
We should study that. That
Yeah.
shit pisses me off.
It makes me so mad.
Come on, dude. And they'll show them. I'm not gonna go on a rant.
Oh, I will. No, but yeah.
Like they'll be in the hospital. They'll be like, all right, you need to like lose 30 pounds, and then we'll do the surgery.
Mhm.
And they're just sitting there like fucking shoveling food down, crying when they don't get like 2 meals instead of 1.
Yeah, it just
That's addiction.
that's addiction. Yeah, it's a genuine
It's a
addiction.
bad addiction.
Because I mean, like, you're not ever supposed to get to that point.
No, like you couldn't naturally.
No, especially if you were in any type of hardship, you could never balloon that much. I mean, like genuine hardship, not just like poverty, because that is also a part of it. But like,
Well,
It-
there are a lot of people in poverty that get heavy because they eat shitty food
Yep.
and stuff, and they don't know better. Maybe. Yeah. Did we talk about how they took soda off the food stamps, or did they actually do that?
I'm unsure. I would be pro that though.
Yeah, I feel like I heard
frankly.
that, and that seems like such a brilliant idea. They should
Yeah.
have never even put them on there.
I think soda is one of those things that has its place, but it should exclusively be a pleasure. It should be a reward.
It should be in the same category as alcohol and cigarettes, and
Yeah, absolutely.
it does nothing for you,
No.
but it tastes awesome.
Yeah, it's exclusively like a dopamine rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever I go to the gas station and I'll see, because like so I'm still fighting my demons, and I'll just like I fuck little Debbie. I'll be like, come back to me, mama. But they say on the gas stations the tag, the price, and then EBT approved, and I'm like, who's EBT? Has he been talking to you? I'm getting like real jealous over little Debbie. I'm like, who else you been fucking with? But I'm like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, so if you're in a circumstance in which I'm trying, listen,
EBT been fucking with your ding dong.
not the ding dong. No, that's what it is. It's Hostess slipping old Debbie the ding dong. Dude, listen.
So,
but you're
going to 2-year-olds' birthday parties, and I fucking little Debbie.
Listen, dude, it's hard out here, man. Yeah. I'm still very much a big back, okay? But I just don't think
Debbie's got a soft spot for the big boys.
she's a chunk chaser. That's why she got them cakes, bro. Oh, God. She's a chunk chaser.
Them cakes.
Like, I don't want little Debbie, but little Debbie wants me, type of shit. No, yeah. Every time I think about it, I get... Well, now it's like I'm starting to feel a little more disgusted, which I think is a normal reaction to those things when I even think about them.
You've been eating healthier.
I've been eating much healthier.
Your body, once it knows what good food is, it's like, don't eat that.
It's hard to go backwards.
Yeah. It punishes you more.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me kind of cringe to think about that's how I ate for so long.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just my normal. And I was like, why do I feel like shit all the time? Mm-hmm. Like,
why
you're
am I
not sleeping.
Depressed eternally?
Yeah.
It's because I do nothing to take care of myself.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You're lucky if I took a shower. I was lucky if I took a shower. And that's just like through and through depression, I found,
Yeah, dude, I used to, every week, I would get 2 12-packs of cherry vanilla Coke, and I would get 2 family bags of mini Swedish fish, or 5 packs of sweet tart ropes. Ooh. Every week.
Once a week.
Once a week, I eat all that shit.
That is a lot of sugar.
24 cans of Coke and like 10 pounds of candy.
Yeah.
Like 10 pounds, but like a lot.
I mean, enough to like be concerned.
Like 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
A fuck ton. And then like pizza or something, or like plain pasta with cheese on it.
That sounds like, were you in college?
Yeah, I was in college.
That's a college kid diet, I was going to say. You're like 22 something.
No, that was like a fucking junkie diet.
That is, yeah. Well, they're kind of one and the same.
Sugar. Yeah.
Straight sugar.
Yeah.
I'm getting my high somehow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I need to stop sweating.
Yeah, God. Just clog my shit with sucrose. Like, yeah. Eventually, like, you do stop sweating and you just start getting crystalline growths on you from all the fucking processed red 40 and sugar you're putting in your body.
Dude, if I eat like red candy now, I get like pain. It hurts. I'm starting to think there's something to that, and I just like have lowered my tolerance to that.
Yeah. Well, it just like unnatural dyes cannot be good for you, especially things that are that highly processed.
I don't get why they need to do that.
Red is more appealing, especially for children.
But see, that's manipulation.
It is, and it makes money.
Fucking illegal.
It should be. But, like your fucking prepubescent brain and is just like searching, and all these things are new and like colorful and stuff. And then you see this beautiful candy that is strikingly red, and that's immediately grabbing your attention. Because like if it was just like, clear like it probably is, it still tastes the same, but it doesn't have the eye-catching appeal.
What color is it if it's not red?
It's probably a gelatin, so I assume like a clear, like an opaque beige.
That would be great. That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I'd be happy to eat that.
It's the adult version of Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Minus red 40.
It doesn't need to be red. Fish aren't red. I mean, some fish are red.
There are red fish.
Maybe, but
the red fish. No, but the thing is, like, if they ever did that, they would axe the red 40, but then you'd have fucking yellow 49 and fucking blue 70 to make the opaque blue. They would still have the dyes in there.
They would still fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you get into like, you ever had like
they
health?
Just can't not do it.
Yeah, it's like but oops, all red 40.
Fucking stop. Just don't do it.
It's almost like there's an ulterior motive.
It's
woo wee wee woo. Like the fucking X-Files. Yeah. But have you ever had like health conscious processed food stuff like that? Like big industrial brands that are trying to be health conscious?
I used to go to Whole Foods. I live next to it.
There you go.
So whatever that was.
I think Whole Foods has a decent selection.
Yeah, a lot of it tastes like ass.
Yeah.
I got like waffles. I learned to like them, but they were healthy waffles and healthy maple syrup. Like, I was probably just straight up maple syrup.
Yeah.
It was so sweet I could barely eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it hurt to eat.
Well, dude, pure maple syrup is dank.
You don't need much.
No, you don't.
Like, it's not like
a little dabble,
the
do
fucking
you?
like weird Great Value brand where you just have to slather. Like, every single square needs it.
Yeah, straight up fucking high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, real maple syrup. You just like put some in the middle, and then you hope you don't taste it.
Yeah, what the fuck? Did you ever watch the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack on Cartoon Network? You remember Captain Knuckles?
Yeah.
And he would just fucking straight take maple syrup.
Oh yeah, he was because candy and sugar was like alcohol and drugs in that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was
just lose
such
their
a
mind
wild
over it.
show, too.
That show was good.
Yeah.
Remember when they were drinking seawater?
Yeah, don't drink the seawater. It'll make you more thirsty.
Bubby.
There were some insane like cutaways in that too.
Yeah, that show was trippy.
It was creepy. Like the Larry, I think the barman's candy wife, who was just like a fucking a homunculus made out of candy. It was
what?
A homunculus.
What the hell is a homunculus?
It's like an animated golem. Bring that up. Bring that up. It's like just
the Saurus.
It's like an inanimate an inanimate like version of something of a human being that I think is supposed to like be alive. It's like a fantastical thing. There's this image on the
so
internet.
bad at explaining shit.
Listen, dude. I know the words, but I don't know how to use them or explain them. No, there's this image on the internet of a homunculus, and it's it's a human body, right? And its proportions are off or enlarged based on how many nerve endings you have in what area. So like the lips are like super huge, the hands are giant, like the shoulders are tiny and stuff. It's fucking really uncanny. Dude, we'll pull it up. I'll pull that up and I'll put it on. Yeah.
Let me see how you spell this.
Homunculus.
Homunculus.
I think it's homunculus, yeah.
Okay.
Homunculus. But yeah, you know.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Yeah, we gotta follow. How do you follow that up? I mean, this is kind of like a homunculus. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I just want you to get off the homunculus.
No, dude. I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna
define homunculus.
You're just gonna make me more confused.
I know. Well, the internet will do a better job. Okay. Homunculus. Okay, it's C-U-L-U-S. Meaning little man in Latin refers to a few different concepts, most notably in neuroscience and alchemy. In neuroscience, a corticular homunculus is a visual representation of the body distorted to show the relative amount of brain tissues dedicated to processing sensory information.
Okay.
So that's what I was talking about. This fucking thing. That is a sensory homunculus.
My God, the dick is huge.
I've never really seen the dick and balls, actually. Huh. Yeah, so can you imagine that little fucking thing breaking into your house and scattering around?
I can now.
I don't know. I had to give you a visual.
You're just coming in looking for my candy.
Got red 40. A red 40.
Just drinking red 40.
Yeah. I love it. I would freak the fuck out. I could see that being like a horror short.
I just feel like, go out. Here, take it.
Yeah, please, God. You can just hear him like his like little duck feet flapping on your floor as he runs away. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
The homunculus bit.
I'm tired of this homunculus. I want to hear the word again.
It's kind of lost meaning at this point. I don't even know what it is.
And your shirt is staring at me.
Yeah. I'm just a whole fucking trip over here.
Yeah.
I'm designed to give you a panic attack.
Well, stay tuned.
Is it working?
Not yet.
Find out later.
Dude, I was like gonna have one last night at the gym, but I was just like so destroyed that like I didn't even have the energy to have the panic attack.
That's how you know you fucking whooped your own ass in the gym.
Yeah, dude. So I was excuse me. I was to the squats. I do squats like fourth of my full body thing, which is like stupid. Usually you should start with it first.
I was gonna say number 4, like you're already fucking feeling it at that point, huh?
Yeah, it's number 4 for me. That's just I've found that works the best for me. And when I went down at one point, I think I leaned too far forward or something. I don't know what I did, but like it was just like enough to be like, ow, my back. Something in there was like wrong.
Just tweaked it, yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to go a couple more times, and it just didn't feel right. And then I stopped. So I was like, no more. But I still wanted to do my legs, so I went and did lunges instead. I did like 2 back and forths with like a couple 20-pound weights in my hands. And by the time I stopped, like it looked like there was smoke in the room. Like I was just like hazy vision. I was like, oh my God. My heart wouldn't stop. Like it wouldn't slow down. I was trying to like breathe slow. Like, and I was like leaning against the wall like this.
That is brutal.
Oh my God, dude.
The smoke in the room visual.
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
That's the scariest shit. But I was too pooped to be scared. I was just like, oh my God, I just want to breathe.
Oh, so that was like a result or like a symptom of the
it was
panic attack?
That hard. No, there was no panic attack. It was just like I exacerbated myself so hard.
Fuck, dude.
They're like, yeah.
You gotta be careful with that shit. You'll fucking pass out and ding your head on a 45-pound weight.
Yeah.
There'll be no more show, dude.
Next time I did it in like the padded area where it's like you're meant to do that, but
You have a padded room at your gym? Are you sure it's really a gym?
I did it in here.
Yeah, it's all up here, baby.
Yeah, this was all made up.
Yeah.
We have like a soft, like it's not carpet, but it's like a soft material, and that's where you're supposed to do like the stretching and stuff.
Okay, like a padded floor type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's insane, dude. I've only worked out that hard like one time, and I think I vomited, and I just like didn't do it for a while after the fact. I don't think you're supposed to get to that point, man.
No, you're not. And I should have listened to my body and take a little bit longer. Maybe drop the weight a little bit. Because it was like I really had to squeeze my butt to get my leg up.
Yeah.
You know?
The butt clenching.
Yeah, but it worked.
Hey, you did it.
It worked.
I bet you're going to be fucking caked up for the next week and a half.
Dude,
that
all I
pump
want
is
is
going
some
crazy.
fucking cake.
Some juicy cheeks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want some guy to come into the gas station and see me and ask me who the EBT is.
I'm going to start looking at you like I look at Stephen Cakes. God damn, boy.
Yeah.
You like ding dongs?
I see that zebra cake.
Yeah, boy. I bet that thing crinkle when you open it.
my cosmic brownie.
Oh, not my cosmic brownie. Oh, God.
Is that Little Debbie?
Yeah, cosmic brownie's a
Little Debbie's cosmic brownie.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Little Deborah.
And Ding Dong.
Ding Dong's hostess.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah. Host Ding Dong.
Ding Dongs and Twinkies.
Ding Dongs and Twinkies. Hostess is kind of mid as fuck, honestly.
Twinkies are good.
I don't like Twinkies.
You don't like them?
Not a fan. I'm a Little Debbie guy, bro. I'm a ride or die.
That's just not my kind of thing, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
Candy.
I've really. So like to slack my fucking unquenchable thirst for heavily processed sugar shit, I've really been wanting to get into baking again and make pastries. Like I've got this hot nut right now for fucking blueberry tarts with like a lemon curd and like a toasted meringue type shit on top of it, and I really, really want to do it. It's just like baking is a lot in general, even in a professional kitchen, but in my fucking one counter, mostly dominated by a microwave ass kitchen, it'd be extremely difficult to do. I do have a stand mixer though, so I could make the dough. But yeah.
Do you have an oven?
I have an oven, yeah. It's over on the right hand side there.
So you're just gonna work harder for the snackies.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'd be healthier, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They put stuff in those things that you wouldn't be putting in there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, one thing I've discovered on this little journey, if you will call it that, is that just completely eliminating mostly processed foods has done it for me. Like, I'm not doing like the Whole30 diet, if you're familiar with that.
No.
I'm not doing that. But so what it is, it's like for 30 days, people who might have food allergies and they're not really sure of it, like nothing major, obviously, not like anaphylactic shock from shrimp, they'll do this thing called a Whole30 diet where they eat nothing but like whole grain or whole fruit, like apples and shit like that for 30 days at a time to try to, like, by process of elimination, figure out what they're allergic to. And recently people have just adopted that as a more healthy alternative for a diet. So just basically eating exclusively whole foods. So not, Little Debbie cakes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
but
just
not
basically
eating
not
just
processed.
only fruit or fucking grains.
That's the extreme version of it where you're
That
like
is
trying to figure out if you have an allergy.
absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I agree.
If you need to find out about an allergy, you should go to a doctor and do the thing where they hit you with a syringe with the thing that you think you might be allergic to.
Isn't there like a fucking panel they like shove into your back with 1,000 syringes?
Yeah.
God. Have you ever heard that?
No.
That just doesn't sound pleasant.
No, a friend of mine when I was a kid had to do that. They found out he was allergic to roaches. Yeah.
Like, you can be allergic to roaches?
Yeah.
What the fuck is in a roach?
I think dead ones.
That's
He was
so
allergic to
strange.
dead ones. Yeah, but
Interesting.
I just think that if you're going to be allergic to something, I don't think you should adjust your whole fucking diet for a month
Yeah.
to see if you're allergic to that. What?
That's a fair point.
You know what happened? You know that like meat diet where you can only eat
Fucking
meat? You know what
carnivore,
happens
yeah.
when you do that for 2 weeks?
Or are you talking about keto?
I don't know.
Or carnivore? One of
Carnivore,
those fucking
yeah.
things.
I hear you shit water for like 2 weeks.
I believe that.
Yeah, like
Zero fiber in your diet.
that is so bad. It's such a bad idea. No, but Whole Foods is good.
Yeah.
Like eating whole. Yeah, because that's just like one ingredient.
Yeah.
Like basically what it is. just
Exactly.
single
If you're
ingredient.
eating a pineapple, it's a pineapple.
Yeah, there's
If you're eating rice,
additives.
it's rice.
No, it helps a lot. It's also like it's good for your fucking jaw. You know, like if you don't eat real meat, you eat like processed shitty meat that's like pounded into nothing, like your jaw can fucking degrade over time.
Yeah, you've got to masticate properly.
Yeah.
It's a muscle like anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost completely eat whole foods now, except for like when I cheese out on candy
Yeah.
or like pasta.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are some exceptions that are not whole foods that are still fine. Like, well, there's levels to like pasta specifically, but if you get good quality pasta, yes, it's processed, but it's not processed in the way that like bologna is or hot dogs or some shit like that,
Oh yeah, hot dogs are just literally like whatever into a bowl.
Yeah. Peckers and lips, baby.
Really?
Dude, fuck yeah. It's all the trimmings. It's all the detritus that they don't want that you can't sell as ribeyes. So they take that shit and they blend it and put emulsifiers in it and then steam it, package it, vacuum seal it, package it, and send it to the poorhouse.
Of course, that's like a classic American thing too.
It's very
Fucking hot dogs.
very resource. It's a very smart way to repackage things.
I mean, use the meat.
Yeah,
That's good.
but
But you could also like turn that into dog food or something, or feed. Like,
there's
the
a way
ground.
to do it. Like there's a reason like sausages and shit exist, like German sausages.
Sausage is so gross to me.
You don't like sausages?
Oh no.
Oh, brother.
Oh no.
I'm a sausage hound.
And that's just like that's literally they just take a fucking animal and
Yeah, blend
grind
it.
it into.
And then often they'll put it in the intestine of that very same animal as a casing. That's a traditional sausage.
That's kind of cool.
It's fucking hardcore.
That's pretty. That's
Get
pretty
that
neat.
snap.
So, but you have to take it out of the, or you bite it through the intestine.
Yeah, depending on what kind of sausage it is, yeah. Like there are some that are bound in casings that are like more of a loose texture where you take it out and then you cook it like that. And then there's stuff like a Polish sausage where it's intended to be kept in the casing and eaten like that. You don't like sausage though. Is
No,
it just the
but-
concept of it?
Now I'm interested. No, I just don't like the taste. I've never liked the taste, but there's like a billion sausages.
Oh, brother, I could turn you on to some stuff.
I like when I was a kid, I liked beanie weenies.
Beanie weenies?
Yeah, you know what that is?
Just like fucking baked beans and hot dogs?
No, that's not
Oh.
what that is. Beanie weenies are like little tiny sausages.
Oh, the little smokies?
Is that what it is?
That's what I call them.
We called them beanie weenies.
Beanie weenies?
It's probably somewhere in the middle of that.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I think of beanie weenies, I think of baked beans and hot dogs cut up into it.
No.
My mom used to fucking do this thing, which was weird as shit, but it was good for a Super Bowl party. She would take those, we called them little smokies, little tiny sausages, and she would stew them in the crock pot with grape jelly. And it was very strange, but it would make like this beautiful fucking like syrupy texture, and you got this nice, I mean, they were smoked sauce. Oh god, I'm thinking fucking mouth-watering thinking about it. You got the nice crunch from the sausage casing and the smoky and the sweet. It was really fucking good.
You know what we should do next time or some other time that
What's
we do
that?
this? We should make a nice charcuterie board.
Fuck yeah.
And While we're eating it, you tell me about it.
That's a grand idea,
We should do that,
dude.
because
Actually, yeah.
I would love to like have different cheeses and like some sausages that I trust you to pick the good ones, and like some nuts,
Yeah, that's a great idea, honestly.
pistachios and almonds.
I get kind of peckish during these episodes as well.
It'd be cool, and we definitely need like some espresso beans.
Dude, chocolate-covered espresso beans. I will fucking body those things, dude.
Some kind of dip. I don't know. You know what to do.
Yeah, I can make a
It's
charcuterie. That
gonna
is
be
a grand idea.
Yeah, I would love to. That could be like a regular thing that we do.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
love
always
to have
down
that.
to.
Yeah.
I love. Like, I bought two different types of cheeses. Well,
We need
one
some like bread thing too.
yeah, I'll make some like crostinis or some shit.
Yeah.
I made I bought a new type of cheese and then a twist on a cheese that I had before, but it was different for the young man's birthday party. One was oh fuck me. One was it was a spiced and herbed Havarti, which was delicious, like a really creamy cheese, very mild, and then it had some really nice kick to it. And then the other one was Manchego, which is a Spanish sheep's milk cheese, and that one was kind of dank. I was like, maybe it wasn't a good Manchego, and maybe it needed to be paired with something, but like straight up, it was just kind of like, it was hard to describe, but it was not my fucking favorite. I'm gonna put that on D&D, Jesus Christ, every time. You know?
Yeah.
That's a grand idea.
It sounds like it's gonna be awesome, but I can't. It's gonna be so expensive.
Yeah, I mean,
That shit costs like $80 to do.
it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I can make a cheap ass charcuterie board. The first one, I'm definitely gonna go nuts on though, because that's just a good idea.
I'm thinking like some meat, maybe 3 meats, 3 cheeses. You know,
Yeah.
some nuts.
I'll make like
pistachios. I would like for there to be some kind of pistachio.
oh yeah, pistachio action, maybe some cashew. Have you ever had a tzatziki dip?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It's like a Greek lemony dill cucumber yogurt dip with garlic in it. It's fucking amazing. It's like a perfect summertime dip.
You know what I really like? Like vinegary stuff.
You're a vinegar guy?
I don't get a lot of vinegar stuff in my life. I don't know like where to get it.
I mean,
What do I ask for?
like, are you talking about like in a restaurant setting?
Just food.
Food? German food has a lot of vinegar in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's got to be good for you, right? Like,
Yeah. Some sauerkraut. There's oh God, I don't know a whole lot about German food, but the few times I've had it and been around it, they have a lot of vinegar. And then like salt and vinegar chips, potato chips are one of my favorites. They like, it's like kind of chewing on nuclear waste. It ruins your fucking mouth, but it's so worth it.
I love the taste. Chips do not like me.
I bet those are those hard for you to process?
Yeah. I have issues with potatoes.
They're not an easy thing to break down.
But, you know, there's like also, I never eat just like the normal amount, like the correct amount of potato.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to eat a lot of potatoes.
If you have any fucking form of potatoes in front of me, I will be destroying them.
If it's mashed potatoes, it doesn't matter how much there is. I'll fucking eat it all.
God,
You give me
damn.
salt.
Yeah.
And salt the hell out of it.
I was actually, as soon as you said that, I was like, dude, I want to make a small batch of my mashed potatoes for the fucking charcuterie board. Just ham-fisted in there.
I don't see why it could be elegant.
Yeah, I make some badass mashed potatoes, dude. In
Yeah?
fact, I think I don't have the shit for it.
Do some themed charcuteries.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a grand idea.
Cool. Glad that we got that.
Yeah, and that could be like a recurring segment as well. The charcuterie segment, the shark coochie segment.
Shark Kitschy segment. I don't think we need to like identify segments. No. We just do our thing.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I'm already so fucking. I kind of want to do those smoked sausages in the grape jelly now. Do that. I'll make some like crostinis. Do a tzatziki. Maybe mashed potatoes. Just get fucking weird with it.
Yeah.
Just like a little ramekin.
Yeah.
Different cheeses I'll go buy.
What about some meats? What about some meats?
I would do just like a nice hard salami, Genoa salami. That's a good one.
Okay.
Maybe like a prosciutto.
All right.
Do prosciutto on there, and then fuck. Now I'm trying to make a menu in my head. Another cured meat, like you just do pepperoni.
Okay.
You know, like a nice pepperoni on that.
Yeah, I like pepperoni.
Yeah, get those cheeses and the nuts, toast points, crostinis, whatever. I just bought some decent bread. I'm a bread hound. Like I fucking love bread. And every time I go to the grocery store, I go to the discount bread rack and get some ballin' ass loaves for. I got one for 60 cents.
Damn.
And it's like that's cheaper than white bread.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fucking way better. It's just like an Italian bread loaf, you know, it's nothing fancy. But 60 cents, man.
I'm full on whole grain bagels.
Mm.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Hell yeah.
I don't even eat normal bread anymore.
Just whole grain for life.
Yeah, whole grain for life for sure, but like particularly the bagels, I don't know why it's different.
What brand of bagels are you getting?
Thomas.
That's right. You told me
not
that.
cold ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on the fence about a bagel. I like bagels, but I'm not like a ride or die on a bagel, you know?
Yeah, basically I got the idea because I had a bacon, egg, and cheese thing on a bagel one time, and I was like, damn, that's fucking good.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Yeah.
The fucking New Yorkers got it right. I'm a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese, you know, on a bagel. Ketchup on it. Aki style or whatever the fuck they say.
Ketchup bagel.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, dude.
That's called American.
It's American. You cut the fucking bagel. Obviously, you want to use your finger in the bagel hole to cut it. Everybody knows that. I don't know if you've been doing that or not, but you need to put your finger in the middle when you're cutting it with a shredded knife. It helps.
Well, thankfully they're already cut.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they cut them for you.
Well, that's good. Somebody had to lose a finger.
A friend of mine likes to make his own bagels.
Your buddy makes bagels?
Mm-hmm.
That's intense.
Just because we used to joke about it all the time. Then one day he was like, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then he did it.
That's kind of like the inception of this podcast. Just like fucking joke about it until it happens. Does he make good bagels?
I've never had one. He lives in Atlanta now.
Oh, sounds like we're going to Atlanta.
He's lived in Atlanta for a while. Yeah, we should go to Atlanta.
Just fucking for the bagels and then turn immediately around.
It's
been nice.
Thanks for the bagels.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Get back on the road. We got 8 hours.
Yeah, fucking I really want to go to Atlanta.
It's a cool place.
My brother, have you been?
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I are planning on going. What was your time in Atlanta look like?
It was chill. I went and stayed with my friend.
Yes, the bagel guy, the bagel lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's more to him than the bagels, but
oh well.
Yeah.
That's kind of a shame. I expected him to be like a idiot savant for bagels, but that's okay.
All he could do is make bagels, but he makes a mean fucking bagel.
That's the best damn bagel. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, he took me to different restaurants and we goofed off. I saw an IKEA store.
Oh yeah,
actually heaven.
Was that your first time in an IKEA?
Oh my god,
they're a trip, dude.
They're crazy. We got lost.
Yeah,
they're
fucking yeah.
Awesome.
Did you get the Swedish meatballs?
They have food in there?
They have food in the fucking IKEA, yeah.
I never even made it to that part.
Oh, yeah, there's like a food court.
Oh,
it's usually like halfway through.
Huh. No, we were just walking around. I didn't have a desk at the time. I was like, oh, dude, like a desk shop.
Yeah, you could get a desk.
Like I wasn't about to get on a fucking plane back to Baton Rouge.
Just fucking check it or whatever the fuck you down.
Check a whole desk.
Yeah, I don't fucking.
Yeah, we're going to have to charge you a fee.
Yeah, that'll be $7,000.
Yeah. This desk weighs more than whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's made out of unobtainium.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a desk in Jurgen.
Hey, I've got this lead desk. How much does it cost to fly this?
Lead desk. That would be so dope, though. Like just a pure heavy metal desk.
It would never move.
No. You fucking...
You could get under it if there's any sort of disaster.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're disaster proofing our houses.
Dude, if you have a fucking heavy metal desk, what could happen?
Nothing. You
could stop a fucking hurricane, a tornado,
home invasion,
a flood. It's not going anywhere. Home invasion. You get behind it.
Yeah,
yeah. Shooter.
Like Army of Two, that bitch. Just like pop up and and it's just like your fucking roommate coming home.
Was so those games were fun.
I know, dude. I saw a clip of it the other day, and I was like, peak nostalgia. Yeah. I played this shit out of those games. Dude.
I played 2. I played the hell out of 2.
I think 2 was the one I really hit.
The gun customization was like so much fun,
and the masks and stuff.
Yeah,
dude, it was such a dope game. I kind of want to play that. It's got to be on PC, huh?
Oh, dude, it's probably gonna look so bad now.
Oh yeah, I don't mind that. I've always had a soft spot for like those old games. Like I got a PS2 emulator. One of my favorite games ever is called Dragon Quest VIII. And it's a JRPG turn-based combat, kind of like Final Fantasy, but better. And I played that shit on my phone, dude. When I finally got it like set up, I lost a full week of my life to that game. It was amazing. Yeah, Army of Two. You know, speaking about video games, you and I were talking about doing a little something.
Yeah, if Subnautica 2 comes out soon,
And it doesn't suck.
I'm fucking terrified of deep water.
Ah, dude.
I have an issue.
Thalassophobia is a real thing.
Oh my god. The first game scared the shit out of me constantly. Like,
it's fucking nerve-wracking.
it's so hard to do it. So we're going to try to do that. If it doesn't suck ass, because it's going to be co-op, supposedly.
I mean, I love that game so much, and you and I have been playing video games, and now we're doing this, so I think it's just like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
Because I always wanted to play some... Excuse me. God. I always wanted to play Subnautica co-op.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if we found a way to get both of us in here at the same time playing it.
No, that would be dope.
Yeah, I don't know how well a PC travels, but I might look into
I mean,
that.
fuck, dude. My old one, that bitch came from Arkansas. It was fine.
Yeah.
All I did was like wrap it in a few towels just to make sure it was good.
Yeah, I might have to do that. It'd be cool to like just get a couple, like just, once a week.
Yeah.
Bring
No,
that
yeah.
shit over here and we'll set up, play it for like 3 hours or so.
Well, I mean, realistically, if we were gonna do it, you wouldn't even have to bring it. We could just you could stream it as well.
I think it'd be better if we were both in the same room.
Yeah,
Recording
maybe,
audio
yeah.
off the same thing,
That's fair. A lot to go
Yeah.
wrong there.
Yeah.
We also have a camera that we could use.
Yeah, we could camera us.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So yeah, stay tuned. Potential gaming stream.
Yeah, we might.
It's gonna be fun.
You get on that somehow.
I mean, even if we don't make content out of it, like let's play it. Like I'm so fucking down,
Terrified.
man.
I'll just sit there building things.
I'm terrible at the building, so that's good. I'll
like
brave the depths.
Every game I play where you can build stuff, I just get super into that.
I kind of want to, dude. I kind of want to pay for Minecraft again. It'll be the third time I bought that game, but I want to play Minecraft with you too.
You should. It should be like a default game everybody has.
Yeah, dude. If you haven't played Minecraft, you're a fucking loser.
I think it's the best game ever.
It may be the best sandbox game ever.
Mm-hmm. What's the best non-sandbox?
Like, well, in what genre? Or like the best game ever?
No, you got to pick the best.
The best game ever.
Yeah.
I never played it, but I've watched a lot of it. Probably Shadow of the Colossus. You know what that game is?
I think I do.
It's the one where you're like fighting gargantuan enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very, very simple game. Very straightforward, very little story. It's all mechanics driven. It is like, I think on most like lists you look up, one of the best games ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I never played it, so I could never really truly appreciate it. But from watching it, from my brother playing it as a kid to watching gameplay of it, it's beautiful. It's strangely tragic and like starkly beautiful in its simplicity and its design. If you haven't watched much on it, I would recommend it. It's a very interesting game.
I feel like I used to know what that was. That's an old game, right?
Yeah, it was from like 2004 maybe on the PS2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think they remastered it on the PS3, which still, it's pretty dated.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of the coolest games I've ever seen.
Okay. What's your favorite game?
My favorite game probably got to be World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft?
I hate that game, especially now that I'm an adult. But I have some genuine great memories from that game for many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite game?
I don't know, dude. There are so many that I loved in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft, Payday 2.
Minecraft's up there for me too. Yeah.
Super Mario 64.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Fallout New Vegas.
Oh god.
Little Big Planet 2. Did I say that already?
No, I played the first one.
I love Little Big Planet.
So much fun.
Oh yeah, perfect.
It's a perfect game.
Perfect.
No notes.
2 is the peak.
I don't think I ever played 2.
2 is the absolute peak. 3 they kind of fucked it up, which sucks because they also added really cool features.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dude, what else? I'm having trouble. I always like the Mountain Blade games. I don't know if I'd say they're my favorites, but
they seem fun. I don't know if I'd ever play them. They like initially when I first got exposed to those, I was like, that seems like up my alley. And then the more I watched of it, I was just like, it looks a little janky. Which I think it's part of the appeal.
Yeah,
Kind of like a Fallout type beat.
Its jank is not as appealing as Fallout.
Fallout has an endearing jank.
It does. It does.
It's fun sometimes.
It's a nice kind of flavor of jank.
Yeah, the flavor of jank.
Yeah, jank flavors.
Jank flavor. That definitely has Red 40 in it, right? Flavored jank.
Jank?
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. Yeah, man, I have some real great memories with video games, especially being younger, you know, playing all fucking staying up past my goddamn bedtime with my best friends.
I mean, I had Halo Reach and Black Ops.
Halo Reach. Black Ops, absolutely. Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Not Halo 3?
I loved Halo 3, but by the time I was really able to play a lot, it was Reach.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I played the shit out of Firefight.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Firefight.
Did you like ODST?
I didn't like it as a kid because I sucked at it.
Uh-huh.
But my brother and I have been going through each Halo game and like playing from Combat Evolved. We're at ODST right now. It's amazing watching the game evolve.
Awesome.
It's a lot of fun. ODST is such an interesting take on that series too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as a kid, I fucking hated it because I was like, this isn't Master Chief. But now I'm like, this is gas.
I loved it. I always thought the gun was cool because it's like, oh,
The SMG.
they put a sight and a silencer on a gun. Wow.
Yeah, it was a big thing. It was like only snipers you could aim with or like zoom in with.
Snipers and pistols and the
Yeah,
BR, the
on
battle
BR,
rifle.
yeah.
And the alien equivalent. No,
Okay,
there were a lot
Jesus.
of guns you
All
could
right,
aim
never
with.
mind. I'm just fucking dumb.
You couldn't aim like a few guns.
Yeah, like the assault rifle.
Yeah, but you didn't need to. And then later on, they added it. They added that in.
They did, yeah. And like Halo 4,
No, 5,
5.
I think.
My brother's like a huge Halo fan.
I liked when you didn't have to worry about like aiming or sprinting.
Yeah. It was just kind of
A
simple.
lot of jumping around and like
Yeah.
elbows. Yeah, it was almost like it was in slow motion.
Yeah, and like, oh god, do you ever fuck around with Forge? Forge mode?
That was
Custom
that's
maps?
why Reach was so awesome.
Ah, dude.
Yeah.
Such a banger. Such a banger. Sorry.
Jesus. Oh, and Doom Eternal. I'm gonna add that.
Oh, that's a good. So you have 900 different favorite games.
That is less than 10, probably.
That was at least 6.
Yeah.
At minimum.
I think I'm at 7.
Okay, well, if I'm just fucking listing shit,
Yeah, we're legit list shit.
World of Warcraft is definitely probably my favorite game.
I've never played it.
You don't start now.
Don't start. Yeah.
It's if you're not into it, you're probably not ever going to be into it. But Dragon Quest VIII is easily second. I have played that so many times throughout my life. Minecraft is up there for sure, obviously. Warcraft 3 is one of them as well because I would still play that. I'm just not buying it again. It's a beautiful, beautiful example of the RTS genre. Castle Crashers. Did you ever play Castle Crashers?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what that is?
It looked fun.
Yeah, it was a blast, man. Oh, I got some peak like 8-year-old nostalgic memories from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was one of the best like Xbox Live arcade games ever. And then Black Ops, dude. Black Ops was so much fun.
Black Ops was great.
I used to sweat so hard over that game. I got so good at it where, because I played it like years after because I didn't have Xbox Live when it was popular. So I got it and had Xbox Live. I was like 14. Didn't have a girlfriend. Prime, like sweaty, play video games all night type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got so good at it that I learned on certain maps, like I think it was Hanoi, the one with the bridge in the middle in the jungle. That wasn't Hanoi. That's
Hanoi was like it had a town square.
yeah, it wasn't Hanoi, but you know what I'm talking about. The jungle one with the bridge in the middle. And there was like the rock you could camp on.
And there was like the minefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that map specifically, I learned the spawn points of like whoever you were playing against on the opposite team and learned how to fuck with them. And so I would run around the map with a ballistic knife and would casually get like 20 kills in a game, just ballistic knife, just knifing people. Because I was fucking a loser. But it was cool then.
It was cool then to be good at games.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
And then
like,
everybody got so good at them,
mhm.
and now it's not really fun anymore.
Yeah, like the Shrouds of the world.
I
You
guess.
know, stuff like that. The big like Twitch streamers that do the Apex Legends shit. It's not really into it. It's too.
Apex was fun in like the second season.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't know you. I forgot you played that. I never really got into it.
Yeah, that we used to like do drugs and then play it or watch
That'll do
someone play it, and that was like really fun.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I only really got into Warzone during COVID.
Dude, the original Warzone was so much fun.
So peak, brother.
And it got way complicated.
Yeah, you were telling me you had like King Kong and shit because I was like, we should play that sometime. And you're
King
just like,
Kong and all kinds. I'm not gonna play that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it to. I have a very good memory of it, and I don't want to fucking ruin that.
Dude, like Call of Duty 4 was so good, and there was just none of the extra shit.
No, it was just real simple multiplayer campaign.
Yeah, you had like 3 different sights you could put on your gun, maybe 2, a silencer.
Modern Warfare 2 was
a few perks.
Probably the best Call of Duty for multiplayer, in my opinion.
I think I have to agree with you.
That was one of the best.
I think I need to agree with you on that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the Spec Ops mode was cool too. Nobody fucking played it, but it was good.
I played the shit out of it.
You played it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
I did like Modern Warfare 3 for the survival mode. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was actually fun too.
There was always like, when I was playing like World at War Zombies, fucking Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, I always wanted to like mod in an M4A1 from Modern Warfare 2. And so like it was kind of that vibe from the survival. But I was just like, oh, this would fuck so hard if I had an M4 right now.
Yeah, in Black Ops, I would always get the commando in Zombies. I would like make sure I got it. And then
rush it.
In Black Ops 2 Zombies, I would get the M27, which was basically an M4.
I was not a fan of Black Ops 2 Zombies. I didn't really like it.
It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't my favorite.
It was good.
They had crazy maps in there.
Yeah, it was just like, it was too much, I think. Like
the fucking bus one.
Yeah, transit.
Yeah,
I almost said the what they're called in the game, but like probably shouldn't say that. But you know, like the zombies. I think it kind of peaked at Black Ops, in my opinion. I don't know what any of the modern like zombie escape is like in that, but like Keener der Untoten, fucking 5. Even though some people didn't like that one.
Dude,
Ascension
was the best.
Ascension was awesome.
That was my favorite zombie
Dr.
map.
Flopper, dude.
And they had what was it called? It wasn't Nirvana. It was I forgot the word. Like word for paradise.
Like Shangri-La.
Shangri-La. Yeah.
That one had cool. Like an insane ass Easter egg to it.
Yeah, they all did.
Yeah.
They all did. I didn't never know what was going on.
No,
it was still cool.
I used to watch this thing called, I forget the name of the channel, but I remember